y'all doing today? Well, welcome to be back. I'm glad to be back here. And it's been 2 weeks now? And yeah, it's been 2 weeks since we last raced and when we last commentated. But my name is Supreme, and today my co-host today is. Yes, yes, yes. Right now we have people on the track getting ready for uh, racing today. So. Dude, and we're at Barcelona, Spain. And but here, however, if y'all can see those little droplets right there, it's rain. Uh, no, it's actually snow. Yeah, but hey, it's gonna be an interesting race because like lately it's been like you see some guys do really really great in dry conditions, but then you see some guys out of nowhere do really good in the wets. So I don't know what's gonna happen today. I really don't. Probably. Let me look at this. Uh, yeah, there you go. There's
Am
your
I
field
back?
here.
Am I here? I just like spiel the whole thing and you guys didn't even get to hear it, so I'm kind of
My
annoyed.
bad.
Like I
Sorry, it's
was
been a
saying,
while. It's been a while.
yes it has. But like I was saying, I'm very interested to see what this rain is going to bring for these guys, especially for like me myself. I know I'm one of the back guys, and for whatever reason, I do really well in the rain. So it'll be interesting to see how some of these guys come to come to play with these tricky conditions.
Yeah, like for some reason suck at rain right now for some reason on F123. But right now we have Stealth finishing up his hot lap, and let's see what he would be able to set coming around fast two turns right here.
He's gonna cross the
With
line,
the
starting us off
123.
nice.
And then
So
next
with that,
following is now F1 Lads is on his hot lap. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, what do you think about like what do you think we're gonna see lap times? What are your predictions here?
I see it in, cause I know right now with dries, I know probably you'd be looking between 112 to 114. So with the rain, I'm saying about 116 to 118 maybe, potentially 119s. You'll be seeing.
I can see it. I'm gonna stay more closer to the 120s.
I did,
Uh,
the only reason why I'm going off of what like I can do. So like looking at tier three, like I'm guessing 2 more seconds later, so I could see the 120s happening. But come later and later down the pack, like I think it's the further it gets along, probably the lines are going to start drying up just a little bit to where there's a little bit more grip. That's where I see like the one like someone that's really fast shooting a 116. But
I don't think I'd even be able to put down a 116 in the wet on this track. Sorry, I don't think that's possible here. Oh, and Gino goes off the track into the gravel, still
still,
somehow putting down a 124.
I was just about to say that's not a bad time for with that incident happening.
Yeah, well, luckily for him, it did happen on the last turn, so not much speed or not much time was really lost there. I think who's next across. I think it's Amazing Trace that's going to be our next guy across the
Yes.
line.
Yes, he will be. And right now, I believe we also have 3 guys taking an engine penalty today,
That is correct.
which is Skyline, Jury, and I
And
forget the other one.
Trace. So he should not be putting down a hot lap.
I believe he's gonna should come into the boxes. If not, this will not count for an engine penalty. So let's check in on that.
I have it pulled up, and if he sets a time, he's going to end up with the deduction of points, and it looks like he is. So unfortunately, even though he did call a engine pen, he's not taking it.
Yep. But right now we are on with Max. Going around the last 2 turns. What time will he set? As Seth now has the fastest lap as of a 1:22.9. And Max sets a 1:22.3. And Amazing Trace did retire from the session, but he did set a time.
He unfortunately, yeah, he set a time, so that is not going to count for an engine penalty for him. So that will result, because that was supposed to be his first engine penalty, that'll result in at least a 15% reduction in points at the end of the season. So not too sure what the process or thought process was right there. I don't know really what else to say about that.
Yes, and we have Dan the Man on his hot lap right now. I do want to mention we are actually having in this tier we're going to be having someone that has no assists, no line, no nothing, and I want y'all to be able to tell me who that guy is today. So
I think it's pretty obvious.
after qualifying and after mid race, let us know. I want to know if you can figure it out. So I'll during the race and stuff I'll go through some people and see watch them for a little bit, see if y'all can figure it out. But I want to see if y'all can figure it out today.
Yeah,
As Dan the
I
Man
was about
sets
to
a
say it.
122.4, 124.4. Yeah, I knew you were about to say it. That's why I wanted to make sure
No,
I said
good catch, because I was about to, but I'll keep the surprise there for you guys.
let's make
I'll keep
let's
my
make
mouth
it
shut.
let's make it interesting.
Oh, you know what I didn't realize? Who is that? Who was Maxime? Crap, I forget who that was.
Same here. I know it was.
Oh, it was Step. No, it wasn't.
I don't remember it. It's been a while.
Well, he was telling us earlier that he actually swapped, uh, and it put his other account name as his name, and he couldn't change it. Um, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to. I forget who that is. Dang it.
I know it's Max.
Do.
I don't know if
Max
Dan the Man is
Verstappen.
actually gonna go for another lap right now or what.
I mean, the one nice thing about wet conditions is that you really can kind of go out for multiple laps,
Nope,
because
he's going
like
in the
your tire
box.
degradation doesn't really, it's not the same as when you're on, soft slicks and they're done in a lap, and you're not going to get that same performance.
Yes, as now we have Uncle Gino trying to get a better time than last time. Will he improve? And will he not have an incident on the last turn? But not gonna lie, I think this track is very hard throughout the rain. For some reason.
uh so I'm trying to get Trace back.
Yeah, so. As now we have Nerdy Dark Chocolate, a tier 2 driver, coming out for his outlap. Will he be able to say something to these tier 3 guys and show them, hey, this is some things you gotta learn? Or will he do something crazy? I mean, we'll never know.
What? Amazing Trace just left the server.
Oh no! Gino! You were doing so good, buddy! He was up a second. And then it was the second to last turn or third to last turn he spins out. So let's go check on our buddy Nerdy. I believe he's about to start his lap. Looking pretty smooth. The first two turns already. Not gonna lie, I love seeing that Aston Martin just drive around, especially with
Yeah, it is
the
very.
intermeter it's on. I think the tires just make it look better. But ooh, almost going a little bit off track, but keeps a hold of it. And Nerdy got on the gas a little bit too early or a little bit too much, and causes him to spin out. And even Deathstroke goes a little bit off track.
Yeah, this rain is really making it interesting. As we'll see the dark chocolate man cross the line. What does he put down? 126. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit more from you, Nerdy. Come on.
It's all good. Right now we have Stealth coming out and finishing up his lap. Coming around last. Oh, never mind. He faked me out. As Dan the Man is now out on an out lap. Or is Deathstroke still spinning around a little bit? Okay, I believe Deathstroke's about to start his hot lap now. Nope, never mind. As Dan the Man is out on an out lap right now. But so far, we haven't got to the 120s yet. So I might believe we might see someone, the bottom or the fastest driver, be at a 120. Everybody, I didn't think the rain would slow the cars down that much, but you know, you never know. But as of right now, we Jury and Skyline both will not be set in a time due to their engine penalties. As Dan the Man right now is about on another lap to see if he will be able to improve and battle for a top of the grid. Will he be able to get pole? Right now he's already almost 4 tenths down on his time.
All right, so I think we're just moving past that. So, not to worry. Deathstroke, 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Uncle Gino.
We would. What happened there?
Interesting. Oh, Gino is missing an end plate now.
Yes. As Dan the Man is almost 5 tenths up on his time.
Yep, I'm sure we're gonna see that ticket later.
Will he get P3? Or what did I miss? Okay. There's Nerdy Dark Chocolate. That's a 129. Let's see where everybody else is at.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe our next one is Max. Looking pretty good. It's sitting up atop at pole position right now. Will he be able to keep it? With only a minute 25 remaining.
Ooh. Gino is struggling to keep that car under control with an end plate in the wet. It's kind of fun to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Uncle Gino getting out of the way for Max. As Max is actually not setting a hot lap right now. Stealth, 2 tenths up on his, almost 2 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, he's definitely putting on a heater. I think he wants to take that first position away, as I think we just had Dan the Man jump up a couple places to third.
Yes, we did. Stealth right now needs about 7 tenths to make it to pole position right now.
He's almost done with his lap here. Come across the final turn. So we see the Aston Martin getting out of the way.
And he,
And it's not enough. He improved, but not enough.
believe, did F1 Labs just validate his lap?
He did not.
Okay, so still going, but I believe he's going a little bit slower.
Yeah, I think he's aborted this lap. Definitely.
So did Nerdy.
So I want to say that this is going to be yeah, Nerdy's invalidated this lap, so he's done.
I believe this is going to be the grid, but however, Max is on a faster lap than he was originally.
Max, you're already in first, my guy.
You can
What do you
just let
put down?
a
A
120.
121.9! Wow! Not like you needed that, but I mean,
Hey,
what a
go right.
time!
That's a second faster than P2.
Yeah, almost. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's impressive. So is he going to pull what we were talking about earlier? Are we actually going to start calling him Max? The Max V?
We might be calling him Max Verstappen here soon.
Do we have a CRR Max Verstappen in our hands?
I don't know. Let's see if Stealth can say something about that. However, we do have Jury coming back now to the lobby.
Hey, perfect timing. Awesome. So we did have Jury and Skyline. They did take their engine penalties, so I'll mark them good. Don't really know what happened with Trace. Would love to know. Uh, but I mean, it is what it is. So, who are we waiting on? Nerdy? Nerdy, tell your pit crew to pull your car in faster.
I think it is.
Wait, then what are we waiting on? There we go.
It just was being funny.
All right.
But there you go. There's the grid. We have Max setting the fastest time with the 121.9. Then following we have Stealth, Dan the Man, F1 Lads, Uncle Gino, Amazing Trace, Nerdy, Deathstroke, Jury, and Skyline. And Skyline just left.
Dang it. Come on. Why do we have this issue? Was this a good screenshot? That one was not.
I will go into the chat and remind these guys to wait as we give them a 5 seconds.
Five
Um,
seconds. Wow, that's a bit
yeah, five
short.
seconds. I'm so tired,
That's a,
man. 5 minutes. Uh, just to
oh,
go to the bathroom, get a drink.
I got a tinkle. Skyline game crash.
Yeah, so
So we'll get him an invite. Let's see here. Where are you, Skyline?
I just invited him for you.
Oh, perfect. Then I will
But
send this photo to commentators.
so, were you able to get a picture of
I did. I did. I
qualifying?
just put it.
Sweet. Thank you, buddy.
Just put it in there. It's sending.
But wow, that was an interesting qualifying though. Gino getting hit, Gino running off the track a little bit, a couple other guys running off the track a little bit.
Max is rocking Max. There we go.
That's what it was. Now
That's
I
who it
remember.
was. Why did that not click with us thinking Max, rocking Max? We're so stupid.
Well,
Sorry about that, buddy.
it's been 2 weeks. You gotta give
It's
us a little
been
break.
way too long.
It feels like it's been like a month. Let's be for real. It's been like a month, maybe. I don't know. We having this child.
It's
Oh,
been 2 weeks,
I got some
and
good news
we've.
for y'all.
Oh,
My baby is now 2 months old, and it feels like we've had her for like a year now. So yeah, just a
well,
just a little bit of a life update.
just keep, enjoying it. Uh,
Uh, but wow, man, I can't. I just can't believe it's raining here. I really wanted to see a dry
Hold on.
track. What's up?
Apparently Skyline can't take the car. So
Do you want us to restart?
hold on. No, if it doesn't allow him to take control of the car on the start, then we do it.
Uh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what they want me
I
to
got
do.
it. I got it. I got it. I'll let you know. I got this. I've been around the block a couple times. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to deal with the situation right now from work. Something bad just happened there.
So if he's not able to take control, then we can do a restart. But it seems like right now he actually doesn't have a setup loaded. So I don't know why
I
you wouldn't
don't.
put your setup on your car first thing the second the game loads up. That's a little bit odd to me, but
It's
hopefully he can still take control of it and get this race good going.
no. Wait, are we ready?
Hold on. Are we? Has the timer gone off?
Did you set a timer?
I didn't set a timer.
I'll give him one more minute.
Or do you have a message typed up, or do I need to do it?
I can do it real fast.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm sending it out.
Here we go.
Let's hopefully they'll be seeing it here shortly, and we can get this ball rolling. We have 33 laps of who knows what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be chaotic either way. We're in the wet, boys.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's any man's game. We could see someone go from last to first, first to last, spin outs,
You wanna hear something
bumper
crazy?
cars.
Everybody is on the exact same tire for the first time.
Well, I mean, yeah,
They could go to wets.
it's not really crazy when it's a wet
Oh,
race.
we have 5 lights going.
It's on, they're out, and the cars are moving. Now we'll just wait to see. Hopefully, Skyline can take control of his cars. We see some guys swerving. I want to say that was a Alfa Romeo.
As Stealth gets past his teammates and both McLaren, Uncle Gino, Dan the Man. Uncle Gino
Oh,
gets
very
past
well
Dan the
out of
Man.
turn 1 and 2. Like to see that these guys are, what's it called? Oh, and it looks like he was able to take control, so Skyline should be good. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I'm wrong. Oh no, I'm good. I'm right. He's here. That was amazing trace that was ghosted. So Skyline's good. We don't have to worry about any restart. We're racing, boys.
As already we have both the Red Bulls
Oh,
up front, and however, Stealth does get past his teammate Max.
now is Rocket Max going to play some defense here for his teammate, or are these guys just going to run away from the McLaren?
They're already at almost a second, but the time is slowly dwindling down. As we have Uncle Gino on the back end of F1 Lads. As good job, Stealth, with the 128.8.
That's very interesting to see a 128 after we had like 122s. I thought it would be like slower.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna lie. As we see Nerdy gaining on the back of Dan the Man here. Is he going to go for the overtake? Looks on the inside, but he doesn't have that gap just yet. Now, the nice thing about Rain is that there is no DRS. So there's no DRS tag. It's really all going to come down to who can drive this, the best. Who can drive their car in the wet the best.
Yeah, it's all about who can just keep control of the car. Just staying
And
smooth
these
and
conditions
stuff.
definitely make it tricky as we see the Ferrari of Jury getting just a little bit squirrely on the exit of some of these corners. It is slippery.
As Nerdy is still right behind Dan the Man.
He's sniffing those exhaust fumes.
You know, he just wants to be close. He just wants to have a little bit of water splashed on his face,
Cool him down a little bit. I see. I see.
Smart tactic,
Yep.
man.
As he makes his way down the straight, I don't think he's used that much of battery. Let me check here. No, Nerdy still has a full battery.
Go Nerdy. As we still are getting now people a little bit more spread out already, just a little bit. Not too much.
No, not too much at all. Now, you want to know one thing that I am really sad about?
What's up?
We don't get this track in 2 years. It's going away. For me personally, I love this track. The twisty, turny nature, just the way this track feels, I love it. And I'm really, really upset to see this one go.
Oh yeah. As Dan the Man is actually kind of helping out Nerdy, getting closer and closer to Dan the Man's teammate F1 Lads. As Max up top is getting closer and closer to his teammate.
As they already have a 3.5-second gap to the McLaren, as Max getting a little bit squirrely there, trying to keep his car under control. Now, I will say that his teammate Stealth has already burned over half of his battery trying to hold on to this lead. So, I don't know. I think towards the end of this race, it could get very interesting for our front runners.
Oh, yeah.
Skyline putting down the fastest lap of a 124, and that's with no setup. Go Skyline!
Hey, he's keeping it smooth.
Smooth is fast. That is the key in F1. The smoother you are, the faster you can go.
Dan the man getting past his teammate.
Oh, here comes Nerdy. Nerdy trying to get the overtake on Lewis, but Dan the man spins out in front, losing the position. Nerdy getting by F1 Lads. Is he going to be able to hold it, or is F1 Lads going to fight back as he is right behind him? There was almost no gap there. I thought there was going to be contact for sure.
Did Nerdy just take over 2 positions?
He did.
Wow.
One of them was because of a spin out, though.
I still count it.
I'll count it too. And it looks like Jury also managed to get by the McLaren of Dan the Man. And Skyline is not too far behind him. He's getting closer.
F1 Lads just a little bit squirmy coming around that second to last turn.
Now Nerdy's burning the battery. There it is.
But you know, that's also helping out F1 Lads getting closer.
Yeah, F1 Lads is able to hold a third of a second pretty well. Like, those 3/10 are pretty consistent as they start to drop back, exiting the first 2 corners. That is a pretty tricky chicane.
Yes.
The
Go down to Skyline.
times-
Skyline is almost on the back end of Dan the Man.
Is Skyline
Oh,
gonna
he
make
locks
the move?
up.
But he goes off track, and now he's getting a little squirrely. Why did we talk about him? Now he's messing up.
Sorry, Skyline.
Our bad, dog. We didn't mean to mess you up like that. We'll shut up now.
But I do want to take a minute and let's go through all the grid, everybody on the grid, and we'll give you a little bit of see how they're racing, and see if y'all can figure it out.
Oh yeah, are you gonna announce the what you said before?
I will. What's half of 33?
What's happened? What?
33. Let's say 15. At lap 15, I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
So right now we're on to stealth after we're just watching Max just race a little bit. Let's see how he takes us. Let's take a look at Uncle Gino.
Skyline working up that gap to Dan the Man again. Is he going to be able to hold it this time? They both... Oh, he's looking to go on the inside here. Does he get it done? He does. Is he going to hold it? It's causing a little bit of a collision. They both spin out. Dan able to keep his car mostly on track. Skyline having to go into the grass. So I'm sure we'll see that one later. Gotta be careful with these tricky conditions. You gotta leave a little bit more room than usual and expect those kickouts. But
and Skyline's already back.
Skyline's already back.
Jeez.
Skyline really wants to move up the pack today. What is he gonna do here? Where is he gonna make the move? Is it gonna be on the straight or is he gonna go for it prior? Ooh, they both get a little squirrely. Oh, they got me on the edge of my seat right now. Skyline burning up that battery. Dan the Man as well. It's a drag race to turn 1 and 2.
Not lace, buddy. It's a race.
Shut up. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm excited right now, alright?
Hey, same here. I don't know how he got back that fast.
Dude, that was crazy. He was like a second and a half behind.
Out of nowhere.
In like 2 turns, he made it all up. Skyline. And Dan the Man goes off track! Dan the Man into the gravel pits. Not able to keep his car under control with the rain, slipping on a couple banana peels out there. Sorry, I was eating my lunch earlier, and I must not have picked up all my trash.
But all right, let's take a quick look at Nerdy to see if he's the guy that's actually running no assists.
How the heck could you tell if someone's running no assists or not?
You never know. We'll see if people watching can figure it out.
More interested to see if the DNF King can hold on to his title.
Skyline gets past Jury now.
Skyline, the man on the mission right now.
F1 Labs going through the first 2 turns. Doing a pretty good job.
Let's see here. So, let's see. Biggest winners. We got Nerdy Dark Chocolate and Skyline, both up 3 positions. It looks like our biggest loser right now is Dan the Man. He is down 5. And we have our first safety car. Safety car is out. You know, I'm not going to lie, that's a little bit of a shocker in this one.
Oh, it's Uncle Gino. Uncle Gino has no front wing.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Come on, get me out of the cockpit cam. I want to see it. Get me out of the cockpit cam. I don't care about his helmet.
Yeah,
oh! Oh no!
No front wing.
At all. He is running 0 front wing. That is slightly, in these conditions, that is terrifying.
Well, now they'll allow everybody to get back closer to each other, as Jury has left the session. So will you be able to invite him back?
Yep, working on it. I got you. Invite to Jury is sent. I'm gonna message him. As Gino gets the new front wing put on, he is going to lose
A couple positions.
How many? He was able to get out of the pit still in front of Lewis F1 Lads, so he's really only down 2 positions from where he was. So that's really not that bad.
No. But now we have Nerdy all the way up to P3 now, so what will he have to say?
Jury is no longer showing online.
His game probably crashed.
So hopefully he will get back online here as we see Gino going off track during the safety car. Don't know what that's about there.
But I do want to mention both Red Bulls have maintained P1 and P2 out of all 9 laps so far.
Yeah, but
Congrats
unfortunately for them, they're going to have to restart that gap all over again.
They will. You're not wrong there.
So are they going to be able to hold on to 1 and 2? Stealth's going to have to play a lot of defense for his teammate if they want to stay up there. As he's going to have Nerdy right behind him, definitely hungry for that first place position. As hopefully, I want to say this should be the last lap? No, I think we can go like another lap.
We can go one more.
Yeah, because I think it's what, 3 laps under safety car?
Yep.
Okay. It's been a while, I forget.
It's all good, man. I will say this. I have heard a lot of people complain about F124, but right now, I don't think it's that bad as what people are trying to say it is.
I can't have an opinion because I don't have the game, nor have I played it. So I'm just going off of what I heard, and a lot of people do not seem to like it as Deathstroke leaves.
As now everybody's starting to get closer and closer now. Just waiting on a couple more guys before we can get this rolling one more time. But do want to mention, like, it was nice to have a little bit of a break. Some of our guys were able to go to actually watch the Canadian Grand Prix.
You know, the
So
Canadian Grand Prix, it wasn't a bad GP. I'm excited for this week because also, in real life, real F1, um, this is, I believe, the only race week that we have F1, F2, F3, and Formula One Academy all racing this week.
wow.
Yeah, it's going to be one busy weekend at this track, and that also means there's going to be a lot of rubber put down on track. So the F1 race, I think it's going to be a quick one, and we're going to have a lot of action.
Yes, a safety car should come in next lap. So lap 12 we'll get this game rolling one more time. But I'll let y'all know who is the guy racing with no assist this week.
Are you going to tell us or keep us in suspense? I'm dying.
I don't know, should I?
Do it!
No, I'll wait a couple more laps.
Why you gotta do me like that?
You
Why
know,
you gotta tease me? I don't like being teased. That's not a kink of mine.
as we get to look at the tire performance between both Max and Stealth, Max looking a little bit better than Stealth right now on the laps. But here it is. Y'all ready for it? This time for real? It is our buddy Skyline.
Is he really?
Yeah. No assist.
Wow. No assists.
No racing line. No
No,
traction. No ABS. Nothing.
and no setup.
Yeah, legit. He's free
Like,
balling it
he
right now.
has nothing. He is bone stock. Safety car in this lap. Look at them all swerving. And then you have Gino pulling the Kimi Räikkönen.
Will Stealth be able to follow his teammate, or will Max be able to kind of get a little bit away from him off this restart?
I'm now rooting for Skyline. I want to see him be, like, top 5. I want to see Skyline top 5. Ooh, that's what we haven't done. Who's your top 3?
Top 3, I will say Max.
Okay, I agree.
I think we'll have Skyline get up there. I think he will, and I believe it's a battle between Stealth and Nerdy. I believe I'm gonna give it to Nerdy on this one. Nerdy's been looking really, really good.
I agree with 2 of them. I'm gonna go Max, Nerdy, and F1 Lads.
F1 lads. He's not doing bad either.
No, he's not, and he's also just made up a position on Jury on that safety car restart, so he's now up into 4th position as Jury dropped back to 6th with Gino able to get by. Now, we just got to see, is Stealth going to keep it together?
Nerdy on the back of Stealth, but gets a little bit squabby.
Well, getting those tires back up to the recommended temperature for the wet conditions.
The Skyline is now up to P6.
Oh, Nerdy! I think there was a little bit of contact between him and F1 lads, giving F1 lads the position, third position.
Both Alfa Romeos are a little. I think they're battling each other a little bit.
Are we having a little bit of teammate rivalry?
As Skyline tries to get past, going side by side.
Skyline. I think there's a little bit of wheel rubbing. But if you're not rubbing, you're not racing. Who's going? They're sticking together.
The Skyline gets
Too
a little bit too
wide.
far out.
Dan the man trying to pick up something out of turn 2. He's not able to.
As Uncle Gino's now right behind the gearbox, now actually right beside. I believe I just saw a little bit of contact.
Spins out.
As Skyline now gets past Nerdy.
And he's not able. That car is stuck right now. And unfortunately, he was having to reset the track. But he did wait, so that was a good thing. But that drops him all the way down to 9th position.
And now we have Skyline all the way up to P4. Dan the Man getting past Nerdy.
Nerdy is dropping back and fast.
As F1 Labs gets closer and closer to Stealth, coming down the straight.
Jury's back online. Gino getting by him. And Trace. And Jury's back! Yay!
In the nick of time.
Right in the nick of time. So I think, are we still waiting on Deathstroke? We are. He is not back yet.
As F1 Lads gets past Stealth. Nope, Stealth gets past F1 Lads.
Dang
well,
it,
Skyline gets past F1 Lads. Skyline gets past F1 Lads.
What am I missing?
We're having
Skyline
a big
all
battle
the way
for
up in P3. But here comes Skyline looking for that P2 position. Skyline is glued to the back of Stealth.
Just trying to see if he can get past him on the straight right here.
Goes for the move on the outside.
About to go
Gonna
too
go
wide.
the wheel. Too wide in the turn 1, and it looks like Skyline's gonna come out victorious out of turn 2.
Believe Stealth backed off a little bit to allow Skyline just to go through, just so they both don't have contact. But that does now allow F1 Lads to get closer to Stealth. And Dan the Man is now closer.
Going for the move on the inside. And now he's on the outside. They're wheel to wheel.
A little bit of a tire bump, but it's all good.
And it looks like Lewis is going to have to back off just a little bit here.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Well, in order to avoid a little bit of contact, I do think he let off just a little bit.
But now we have Skyline now on the back end of Max.
And it is worth noting, Lewis has a lot of energy saved up.
Skyline is now P1.
Skyline, from the back of the grid all the way up front. Wow. How many positions is that? 8 positions he's up.
But now Skyline just went off track. No, Skyline!
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. As Stealth dives into the pits, Lewis getting past Skyline.
Is Dan the Man going to get past Skyline? Yes, he does.
Dan trying for it. Is it going to hold into turn 1?
Does he get past F1 Lads, his teammate?
Oh, he drifts the corner, but he's able to hold it together.
Okay, guys, this
Man,
is
we're
not
almost
Tokyo
3
Drift.
wide in the turn 1 and 2.
This is not Tokyo Drift. This is F1 racing.
Okay, I'm done.
It's all good. I kind of liked it for a little bit. But as now, Skyline trying to get past F1 lads again. Going on the
Going for the switchback.
inside.
And he
He gets
does
it.
get it done. What a move by Skyline.
I want that setup. Whatever that setup is, I want that setup for a wedge
Just
race.
don't make a setup. Don't set a setup. That's what he did. And look at what he's doing.
Hey, I might just do it. If it's a rainy race.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't practiced any rain in Spain. I haven't looked ahead on the what our weather's gonna be like or what it could be like. So I'm kind of scared if it's a wet race.
As Max now gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's the first one to get one.
Will that cost him?
It could. It definitely could. We're seeing not much of a gap between P1 and P3.
As Skyline goes on the inside.
G or Mac. Never mind. My bad. I almost said Max dropping down, but he's in the pit. Nerdy's also in the pit. Nerdy coming in to change for some fresh inters.
Now Skyline's getting is already at a 1.5-second lead from P2.
Now, you just got to hold on to it.
Now he's already at 2 seconds.
Skyline somehow just in tune with his car and is just running away from the McLarens.
3
Oh,
seconds.
Lewis. Lewis going for the move on his teammate. He does get it done. The beginning of Sector 3 as he tries not to run off too wide there. It is a very tricky corner. Can't tell you the amount of times I've touched the gravel pit there. Oh, Dan the man getting a little squirrely. Does he? He does keep it together. Okay, but Lewis getting a 3-second time penalty.
Skyline setting the fastest lap with the 123.8. Right now we have no close battles as Stealth now sets the fastest lap with the 123.7.
Yeah, there's not a single battle. There's at least a second and a half between every single driver.
Oh yeah.
Man, in 2 laps, he was able to put 5 seconds.
And it's still going.
And yeah, he's Verstappening the rest of the field.
Sure, he gets past Amazing Trace.
Ooh, that's what we need to see. What are we at right now for stops? Oh, everyone has stopped. So no one has to make any stops anymore for the rest of the race.
They don't have to. They might need to, though. You never know.
They might need to, especially some of the top 4 guys. They all are on 9-lap inters, and then as well as Deathstroke has 9-lap inters, but everyone else is fresh.
But now we have somewhat of a closer battle now, as Dan the Man is now less than a second away from his teammate. As now Stealth says, well, never mind. As Max has the fastest lap.
Max trying to get back up in those top positions, or at least hungry for it.
Now 5 tenths away.
Dan the Man. Still struggling with that McLaren out on track there.
Now we're less than 3 seconds away.
Max, fastest lap again.
That man is just flying.
Yeah, he definitely wants to get back up into the top 3 here.
As Dan the man gets closer and closer to his teammate.
Are we gonna have another teammate swap, position swap?
I would think so because
What's going through the team radio right now? I am so curious.
I would because right now you got F1 lads with 3 second time penalty. And it's looking like Dan the man's going a little bit faster than his teammate.
Yeah, so it might be better off to swap up positions and try to have F1 lads do a little blocking for his teammate for Gino.
Caution in sector 2.
Oh no, that's Nerdy! He spun out!
Nerdy.
And he's missing an end plate.
No, buddy.
So Nerdy is going to have to come back to the pits again. He's got to make his way back around and come in for another pit stop and replace his wing.
As Dan the man
Dandaman.
now finally gets past his teammate. Now will we see some teammate working at what? Never mind, as F1 lads now.
F1 lad just fighting back. And through goes F1 lads with the switch back out of the long corner.
Okay, never mind. As now Stealth is also now 5 seconds away from Uncle Gino. Never mind, less than 5 seconds. Let's see what's going on over here.
And he's got his teammate that's also chopping away at that gap between them. So this could be very interesting and very bad news for Uncle Gino. He might have some Red Bull trouble behind him. Some double trouble.
The Stealth was looking for a move and just couldn't quite get there. Well, how,
Oh, Gino running wide though. Opens the door and Stealth steps through it. Now is Max going to be able to get by?
less than 2 seconds away from Uncle Gino. Looking for a move.
Max going on the inside.
Gets it done. Off turn 1.
Very clean, but it. Ooh,
As Dan the man
caution.
spins out. And he's off the track.
Unfortunately, though, it does look like there is no damage to his car, so that is good news for him.
Yes, no damage. But now his Stealth is now right behind his teammate. But I do want to mention Skyline is now 16, almost 17 seconds away.
Max
From
going
P2.
for the move on F1, lads. He runs off track and opens the door for. Oh, does Stealth get by? They're going too wide. Stealth, I think, backs off just a little bit there. F1 lad's able to hold on to that second position. Is he going to be able to hold on to it down this straight, as I'm sure we're going to see a lot of battery burning. Gets it done before the corner. Now, what is F1 lads going to be doing here? Oh, they get it done! F1 lads fights back.
Jeez. These guys are.
Showing himself, saying, "Hey, you're not taking my position. I'm working for this."
Max
And
is
now
going a little.
stealth going on the inside. Oh no, Max! Again with the Tokyo drift around the corners.
Being able to get his car back.
There's been quite a few impressive saves tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them were lucky, some of them were not so lucky. Losing a couple end plates into the wall.
It still gets past F1 lads now.
What does F1 Lads respond with? He gets back! Why?
But now Stealth is on the
Oh!
inside. Will Max make a move?
And, yeah, I think Stealth has kind of sealed the deal on that one. As F1 Lads turned his attention to defending from Max here. But don't count out Uncle Gino in the back, just kind of waiting for one of these guys to mess up so we can capitalize on it.
Is Max now finally gets past F1 lads?
F1 Lads having to run, or shall I say more, cut the inside of that corner. I think he locked up just a little bit. Now, one thing that is probably taking a lot into play here, F1 Lads is on 15-lap-old inters compared to that of the 8 and 7-lap-old inters of Stealth and Max. As we see Nerdy again spinning out on track, not able to keep that car under control. It's slippery out there.
Oh yeah. Skyline is now 20 seconds leading the pack.
Yeah, I don't really think we have to worry too much about Skyline. I think as long as he can keep it under control here, this is his race. Of course, now that I said that, he's probably gonna spin out, and I'll get blamed for it. So who knows?
As Max tries to get past his teammate.
He does.
F1 lads going right into the pits.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the smarter move here with the age of his tires, having to make a second stop. Just think I want to say he had damage before and he had to change his out. I could be wrong. Tell you what, the amount of action tonight is awesome. Like, I've been on the edge of my seat almost this entire race.
Dude, anything and everything is happening tonight.
Literally, we've got a safety car. We've had a bunch of crazy overtakes. Like, not just one car, but even 2-car overtakes. Like, Tier 3 is really putting on the entertainment tonight.
Oh yeah. As now we have about that's 7 more laps of this race left to go.
Is it just me, or is this race went by really fast?
Hey, me and the guys made a deal at the beginning before we started today. They're trying to live to it.
I think it's the action, bro. I think it's just it's speeding it along. It's making this go by a lot faster.
Oh yeah, and plus there's we had that one safety car, but we haven't had to stop and stop or restart or anything. Usually, knock on
Sorry, I had to
wood.
get out of the cough there.
Knock on wood. But I'm glad to see everybody's racing pretty smoothly, best as they can, even in tough conditions.
as it looks like a lot of these guys have spread out for the most part, except for the
Both Red
Red
Bulls.
Bulls. But I'm not really expected to see too much overtaking or fighting between them.
No.
They're 1 and 2. Even the switch. I mean, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna gain 20 seconds in 5 laps here. So,
Unless he goes in the pits or just spins out. You never know.
does he need to go into the pits?
No.
He has 18-lap-old inters, but even then, I don't think he needs to.
No. With his pace right now, he's doing perfectly fine.
Yeah, and
Unless
he
they
still looks like
somehow.
it's gaining. So,
Slowly, he's gaining now, which is good. Means everybody's going pretty much the same speed as usual.
F1 lads picking up another 3-second time penalty. Needs to keep at least 6 seconds now on Jury. She has a comfortable 21-second buffer.
Let's go take a look at Skyline and see how he's doing with his no assists.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on board with him. I want to see this live. Still has just under half the battery.
Well, man's looking pretty good with no assists. Oh, never mind.
Oh, why'd you open your mouth? Why'd you open your mouth? Yeah, squirrely. You scared me.
For a
I
second.
don't like that. I don't like that. And Dirty is trying to catch a little bit of a toe behind him.
Alright, alright. But no, so far, besides Skyline having a 20-second lead, everybody's doing pretty good. Just keeping it smooth, just keeping it rocking, like rocking Max.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Let's keep driving on this track in the way. You gotta be smooth with it. Smooth with it.
But do want to mention, if you are new to our stream, both me and Cam will be racing tomorrow at Spain.
And Nerdy.
And Nerdy, yes. Can't forget Nerdy.
Nerdy will be there too. And I'm sure, I think a couple of these other guys, like Dan, might be there as a
Yeah,
reserve. I'm not too sure yet.
something like that.
Could be anyone. Nerdy going for the unlap. He's not able to.
He's trying.
He really is, and I'm rooting for him. Come on, Nerdy.
As now we
You
have
can do it.
3 more laps of this race left to go.
Also, If you want this to be you, go ahead and click on that link that the WizBot is dropping. This could be you. You could have me and Supreme commentating over you, watching you on track, winning some races. Stealth leaving the session. Oh no. Stealth, no! Definitely want to get him back as quick as possible, with him being in third, I believe.
Yes. We're just now losing time, and now Uncle Gino's gaining time. As we will probably see Uncle Gino get past Stealth if Stealth does not get back in time.
He has invites, so hopefully he can get back here relatively quickly. He's asking for another. He's not showing online.
Uh-oh. As now Uncle Gino's about to get past him. As now he does.
Gino does get by, so unfortunately for Stealth, that does drop him out of the podium. But now we have both Alfa Romeos in the podium.
The Skyline is now just keeping it smooth with 2 more laps, 2 more full laps of this race left to go.
Hey, come on, give me the notification that he's back, please. Please! That was like the worst time, too.
Yes.
Last 3 laps of the race, and you get the disconnect. EA, fix your stupid game! Not online again. Oh, there we go. Stealth is back!
Yay!
But I don't think there's enough time for him to gain that position back, so unfortunately, he is more than likely going to have to stick with or accept the P4. Very, very unfortunate for him.
Yes, as Skyline is now on his final lap.
There we go. His car is unghosted, so he is back in the driver's seat. Come on, one more overtake. That's all I want. Nerdy, you're the closest. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Take on the Ferrari. Take on the Ferrari. I want one more overtake before this ends. I believe the Alpine is ghosted. It is.
Yes.
Is he going to be able to get it done in the final turns? He's looking to try to go on the inside. I don't think he's going to be able to. And with that, I think that is the end of this race
Yes.
and your order. And wow, look at how how messed up the checkerboard is. And who just lost their end plate?
Uncle Gino. Or no, Jury.
Jerry, the race is over.
Is now P3 is now finally coming around the last turn right here in
Look
a
at
second.
dude, that's crazy how much like how weird the checker is flying today. How these cars are crossing the line.
Oh yeah.
Gino crosses stealth and stealth crosses. Now we just wait for Dan the Man and Trace to get across that line. Trace quite far back actually. He's still finishing up sector 2. Or I'm wrong and stupid, so I digress.
Yes, but there we go. There is 33 laps of Spain. And as EA says, driver of the day is Skyline.
Is it? I haven't gotten that yet. Man. It should be Skylight. He had an amazing drive tonight. I think that was what I say before was 8 positions.
He started P9.
Yeah, not 8, 9 positions.
Yes. As we have Skyline, Max, and Uncle Gino will be your three guys on podium as Skyline takes P1 of the Spanish Grand Prix. Following Uncle Gino is Stealth. Sorry about that little accident happened in the last 3 laps of the race. Following F1 lads, Dan the Man, Jury, Nerdy, Amazing Trace, and Deathstroke.
You know what this is like giving me the vibes of right now?
What's up?
The Sebastian Vettel moment when he moved the like first from Lewis to him.
Yes. As
I totally that is so unfortunate. Me personally, I feel like Stealth should have kept 3, but unfortunately, because EA can't fix their game,
it's all good. As we'll wait for these guys to get into the
so we're waiting for Max, Skyline, and Gino. Okay, there's no need for you to bark like that. I'm kind of doing something right now, dude. Thank you for taking care of that.
Here, I'm here.
We'll just wait for one more. I believe we're waiting on Rock and Max here. All right, well, let's give these guys some time to talk about their race, and yeah.
Who goes first? I think it should be Skyline.
Well, this
Yeah.
is between you guys.
Me?
All right, I'll go. Well, it was a very interesting race. I'm very happy to have put some practice in today. I worked on the setup. It was I didn't think I would be that fast, but incredible qualifying lap. The race was very interesting. Stealth had a super battle with Stealth. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to him at the end there. I think we could have taken that fight to the end, especially I had a 3 second penalty, so he only had to keep it under 3 seconds. But and then that obviously helped me because I just had to cruise and keep it on the road and so I'm very happy. It's a great podium, nice race. Skyline was untouchable. I thought maybe I made a mistake, should have pitted on the safety car like he did, but I mean he's too good, he's too fast. With my tires at the end, I wouldn't have kept up anyways. So it was a good strategy.
yeah. For I don't know what happened, but I thought you and Stealth were gonna finish all the way through, but I'm sorry to hear about your teammate. I believe he got disconnected from the race. So y'all were, both Red Bulls were not able to finish both P2 and P3.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate to see Stealth, get that disconnect at the end of the race. So, uh, but speaking of that disconnect, that did help out, our P3 finisher tonight, Gino. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I think Stealth was scared. He had I think 10 seconds. But he could feel me coming. I was, just buzzing him from a couple corners behind. I think he could hear me. So he probably just bailed, went to cry himself to sleep, I bet.
I love the story, but I really
I
think
love
that's not
it.
true.
Oh,
I love the story.
that's great.
I think I'll
That's
forever.
awesome.
I think I'll forever remember that story. But hey, so I believe you lost your front wing during qualifying, or was it during the race that it happened?
Oh, I lost it in both. Yeah, it was a bit of a chaotic night. I can't remember who it was in quali. I got a little bit brake checked, starting my last hot lap, and broke my wing. So that was a tough look. Felt like I probably could have qualified higher, but didn't end up mattering. And then yeah, I did break my wing again during the race, but managed to somehow stay alive. I thought it was game over. But that caused the safety car and caused everybody to bunch up and a little more fun for the fellas. So y'all are welcome.
Well, thank you for that. Um, but let's shift it a little bit over to the man that I'm a little more intrigued to talk to. Skyline. Is it true that you're running complete no assists? Like no
Yeah,
line, no nothing?
yeah, it completely true. I try this race. I know this race is very good for me, so I want to take this opportunity to turn off any eights assist. I mean, so a little bit mistake over there, but finally I can take a good pace and find the way to take the direction. It was very very difficult. I don't know, just see me there losing control like 2 3 times.
Yeah, it was definitely. I was gonna say, like, it seemed like in the beginning of the race you were a little bit uneasy, but seemed to settle in pretty much after that safety car, and you were able to kind of just take it from there.
Yeah, the safety car helped me a lot. I was fighting for P3 P4, I think. um, a little bit crazy move from someone there. Like 2 or 3 times hit me out, but it's okay. It's not a problem. But I was taking some getting a lot of times from the P2, P3, but the safety car gave me a lot of advantage. And the P1 and P2, they don't do a pit stop. I was in 18 of tire um, degree, so I put myself in pits and make a new tire. Is It was very very good for me in that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely
Yeah,
congratulations on this win. You definitely earned this one. And correct
yeah.
me if
I
I'm
hope.
wrong. How many in a row did you win the last one?
I don't know really. I lose in Canada. But after Canada, I won the all the races. I think about from Canada in to start in Canada. I think and Qatar, I win it. But the others, I didn't participate. Um, DNF in one, I think.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry for
we'll definitely be
that.
keeping our eye on you with the next race and definitely moving on into the new season. But
Yeah.
congratulations to all of our podium finishers. You guys put on a absolutely amazing race for us tonight. I felt like it was one of our better, more action-packed races. So thank you guys for that.
No,
Thank
thank you to
you.
you. Yeah, thank you to you.
Thanks,
As
Chief.
a great race.
Yes.
See you
All
guys
right.
next time.
See you. Bye
See you
bye.
guys. Let's close this out, Supreme.
Yes. Ah, man. That was a good race. Not that bad.
That was an amazing race. I loved that race. I will definitely be watching this one back.
Oh, yeah. But,
This was definitely one of the highlights of tier 3, if anything. I think towards the end, if there's ever a montage or something, we're gonna get a lot of clips from this race.
oh, for sure. For sure. But, well, that was tier three's, uh, wow. That was tier three's Spain. Man, I can't talk today. I have not been able to talk all day at work
Got it
either.
though? You good?
No, I think I'm losing it. No,
I
but
think it's the baby. The baby's getting to you.
dude, the amount of sleep I've gotten very small. But no, so we'll see y'all tomorrow. However, we will not be commentating tomorrow. We'll be racing, so you'll see us out there. So my name is Supreme, and today my co-host was,
Yeah, that one baby.
and we'll see you next week at Austria. See ya.